Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ace Farmer Kevo here, and today is almost the last day for the Discord voting. So here I am right here. And apparently now I'm regional number 3 for some reason. So somebody has surpassed me in my region, and I'm perplexed. As for Rao, I was regional number 2, so I'm like, who is number 3? Is it who I think it is? Has he just been sneaking up all this time? No, it shows me he's number 2. Let's see, where is Mr. That dude, he visited me today a lot. Where is... There he is, number 31, Phantom King. So he's climbing up there. He's doing Beowulf stuff. There's my little guy at 38 right there. As you can see here, I accomplished that today. I unlocked Beowulf Hydras for my little guy. That's what I've been working on over the last day and a half. I've just been doing a whole bunch of towers. And I'm trying to work on getting his rating, which leveled up. So I'm going to have a chance for some people in order to take and do some raids today. If people want to do raids. You know, like all the cool kids like to do raids. Then we can do some tier 2 or English 2 or 1. He's like almost halfway to 3. I'm thinking about just dropping a whole bunch of summoning scrolls. Just trying to get some stuff set up real quick like. So I can see all the chats a little bit better. There we go. So cool. Now I can see all the wonderful people. But yeah, so far on the Discords, which I will show y'all right now. You can see here, you go to my Discord, Ace Farmer Kevo. The link is in the description, most likely or definitely, or you can always ask me for it and I can send it to you if you're on YouTube. And you can just go to this this poll here, and you could vote multiple times, meaning you could vote in all of them if you like them all. But of course, vote for the one that you like. I'm not going to show the results because then that'll be taking the fun out of it. I'm going to wait for that, or you can go to my Discord and find out for yourself. But I'm going to get started with some raids, and there's a reason why I chose Beowulf Hydras over Beowulf Regia, is because I like the crit life. You know, it's something that I'm used to. Sure, I can just go base Beowulf if I want to go Tamer, but I'm going to go Oracle here for double crit. This is what I'm working with right now. I got to tweak some stuff. I think, yeah, that should be good right there. These are two 40% crits. I'm trying to decide what spell I'm going to use or ability for raids, because this is going to be different now. No longer will I need Word of Warden Knight in my first slots. I think Verse may work, even though I need a lot of crit for that. Or just do like Realm Strikes, man. Just keep it old school and do Realm Strikes. Hey there, Phantom King. With Realm Strikes, I just need a lot less crit, which is fantastic. Mimics. I don't need Double Edge anymore. I can get more buffs. Like... Let's see, where is it? We'll grab this, and then we'll go one of the few songs, the Worm Song for the crits. I don't need Sinatra here. This would be Gunner. Let's see, I could use Exploit here instead of Outwill. Well, actually, no, it might actually be the same thing with Verse. Well, Realm Strikes, no, it's actually Exploit. Call Brindle still be nice to have. You're already 34 in Blades of Finesse. Congratulations, Phantom King, buddy. Oh, I need to replace this for Ward of Warden Knight. That's silly. I was like, wait a minute, where's the Ward of Warden Knight? There it is. I don't think I need Blood Shift, but I could use it if I really wanted to. Right now, I'm going over my new. I just recently unlocked Beowulf Hydrus on my alts. One of my Elite 4 members. He is one of my strongest ones. You can see he's not like me. He doesn't have max gold, so he's like more realistic for people. You know, just 25, almost 26 million orns. Very casual guy. So right now I'm working on a build for raids right now. I was thinking about mainly going with this. It'll be annoying because I'll have to take all the stuff out of the gunner or Yandering in order to replace into this, and then do lightning elemental stuff. Hello, the Dirty One. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I am an Orna streamer. Believe it or not, there are a few of them out there. And I'm one of them. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. I definitely have a better one than this for that. There we go. Close to a perfect one. We're just gonna try with the Gendering for now and see what the difference is. I don't think I need this much crit. I could probably actually just replace these for like something else, maybe. I can go for the tanky route and go for the Ashen Phoenician Screw, so that might help. And it'll give me more HP, which is cool. Sure, we'll go with this, I think. Because I'll just use Worm Song. I don't need to have that much crit. And these are just 4 common 40% crit Amethyst here. I'm going to try and go for Realm Strikes here. And we're going to enchant my weapon with the power of the lightning, because it's not right now. I really would like it to be. There we go. Lightning. Oh, I know what I can do. I can bring this wonderful spell, Elementalist, for whenever I fight things that are resistant or immune to lightning, because wonderful stuff is. But now I'm not going to be choosing this pet. Unfortunately, I do not have the Stuart Grovey on this guy, so I might be going with the classic Chimera, or just going with the Super Mega Ultra Chicken. You know, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Maybe I might consider the Atlas of Olympia. I think it's a very good one, so I do have that one. Let's see. This will probably be the safest because I just get Deific Channel with my Call Brynhild. So I'm going to take and go to a way vessel that has not old raids here. Let me get here. So people do want to do some raids with me with Lower Anguish. I'm at 2. Practically halfway to get to 3. I did a good amount of towers right now, so you can see my Despairs 4. Melancholy's 1. Haven't done a lot of dungeons. Raids are 2. And Torments is 2, so I'm pretty close to getting it to 3. Majority of those proofs were from doing towers, not from monuments, folks. So I think I did like... I had like 100,000 this morning, and within like 4 or 5 Prometheus, I was able to get the other 100,000 in order to get, and they're all 50. Now the towers are low. But let me get that character, library, Kevo. So if people want to do some raids, let me know. Let's see, is he in the party with the other people? Let me see. Yeah, just easier to invite me to that party then. Okay. Simple as that. Now it's time to teleport. I'm gonna go to Library Kevo. And I have some level 1 raids here. And then I'm going to summon some other stuff. Oh, that's right. Because East Farmer Kev was in the party, a lot of these Urza Morgans are here. Let me see if I can remove East Farmer Kevo from the party. Even though he's the party leader, so that'd be kind of awkward. It's like, sir, I need you to leave the party that you're leader of. It's like, it's Orna things. You wouldn't, only Orna people understand this. But all jokes aside, majority of them are the event monsters, so it's easy to find out for the ones that are won. Like I got this Menja here. I'm excited to see how this goes. Who knows, it might be good, it might not be good. Instead of this Carl's Ring, I just might go with like a Briny, because that'd probably help out. You never know. I'm curious to see how this Realm Strikes is going to go as 19 Ascension levels. Nope, I want the spells. Do you have all the ingredients already, G, for the Old Northern Crown? Oh, nice. Let's see, what is this? Oh, wow, 5,700. That's pretty good. Oh, man, he is there hitting, but I'm hitting back. And it's time to use the Ward of Wardenite. There we go. On which, no, I could use a Berserk Mushroom. You'll need to take and do more normals, Phantom King, because, or more dungeons, because it's in this, Avalon War's in for Melancholy tomorrow. So, let's see, I'm going to try and get away with one of these. I think I can take it. Alright, cool. He's like, understood. He's like, I've already been doing normals all the time. We're just going to do this. Wait, did this not go off? There we go. Alright. Yeah, so apparently just going base Beowulf and going with the pet is gonna be the fastest way. It's cool to try this way. I mainly got this for doing dungeons and stuff. Please don't hit me. Yay. And maybe towers, because I'm like, even though I like the pet version, it's like, eh. I'm just recharging. Don't mind me. Well, that's... No! Stop hitting me! I need a recharge. Wow, this is so... Man, I forgot how simple Beowulf was, man. Hey there, KevDog. I'm just doing some stuff with my alts. Right now I'm doing some raids. If you want to do some raids, help out. Oh my goodness, he already... I mean, he's trying to get me. And, alright, not bad, not bad. 13.6k. 13.6 million done. Out of that. But yeah, the dirty one. What's your class? What class do you play? What level you are? How long you been playing? Yeah, it sounds like you've been looking for a while. You stuck at the laundry mats. Okay, well I understand. You need to make sure that you got your clothes are properly cleaned and dried. So very important goals. So take care of that, please. You can always just chill. But yeah, if other people want to do some raids, you know, let me know. I'll be trying to solo some raids. I'm gonna just go to the easy version, which is going to base Beowulf with the tamer, so I can be a Pokemon master instead of like a hybrid warrior. I like the hybrid warrior assassin, whatever you want me to be, kind of thing, over the Pokemon. Sometimes, not all the times. Luckily, I have this wonderful gear here. The Amethyst 50% buff duration. I might change it to something else. You've been playing it for almost 3 months, 241, and currently Summoner, but working on other classes. Oh, nice. I think definitely Summoner is, if you have the patience and you've been playing the game and unlock some stuff or got some gear and understand it, can be a good class. I had a friend of mine, her name is Just Lady, or Our Fair Lady, on the leaderboard if you want to find her. Very accomplished person. She said, "Oh, there's an Orn Endless Orn event coming. Are you going to do Endless as Grand Summoner?" I'm like, nope, I'm not. Even though I'm pretty sure I could get a lot of Orns and stuff as Summoner with Endless, I don't. Part of me just doesn't want to try and rely on stasis or stuns with the whole new rework to stasis gone, because sure, it was great when I got over 2,000 with Summoner, but it wasn't the most funnest thing. It was like, oh cool, yay! I didn't die this time to RNG, because like, you know, I could have 5 dragons. Like, oh no, we're gonna target you instead of your 5 dragons around you. Yeah, no, just we want you. I'm like, all right, well I guess RNG's like, it's time for you to go. Very rarely I would have died where it's like my summons all died and then I'm more vulnerable when I was Summoner. But we're doing Beowulf stuff now, so we're going to do Beowulf things, big damage. We're going to go back to the dog. Make sure that you get your Stone Warg and your Arisen Spirit Garm, these two right here. They're in this event, great. You can get the Blood Warg if you want to. I don't think it's super necessary, but some people like it. But these two are good, you know, great for warding and great for damage, and or just magic buff sometime. Like if I were to do like Verse, maybe with the triple magic up, and maybe it would have been better. I'm gonna try against another one, so luckily have another Mendra here, and this time it's gonna be completely different. Because now the other loadout somehow makes sense now. We are just going to play it super passive here. Not going to try and attack. Just let the summons get me down. Not the summons. My pet get me down. Did I get the Divine Bastion? You know, I always got them dungeons. Even though it may not be actively posting that I have dungeons, it's like it's always on my return route that I take from work. I always go this specific route just so I can activate my 2 Dungeon Wave Vessel portals. The ones that are in the commands. If you type in on Discord and or my stream, you know, on Twitch, !dungeons, then it would show those are the 2 that I always have up all the time. Like most of the time, they're up daily. So E-Avatar Boy and No Lake WRB Spot. Those are usually open daily. You can always access my Discord server for an invite. I don't like taking random friend invitations if I haven't talked to the person and I know them. Sorry for all those people that if you are sending me friend requests, why I haven't probably accepted it, because I just don't accept random friend requests. Just because of the whole notification stuff. I don't like getting messages in game. Simple as that. I just rather talk through Discord or some other methods. But let's get back to this right here. So where's my Wispiel? I definitely need it. I have enough turns. Come on, fight through it. I did it. So Wispiel doesn't get rid of paralysis. Okay. Okay, I see the game that you're playing. We're just gonna power up, or try to. There we go, no longer paralyzed. I just chuck a magic tonic, make it easy on me. Go here, and you're already just doing more damage. I think within the last couple of turns, I'm gonna go for one of these. We're gonna get some big damage, hopefully. Yeah, 5 beast ends? Well, somebody needs like Wolf Blood, Adamantine, you know, to tell them to head over to you. You know what? I'm going to use a double edge. I said I wouldn't, but I want to get the lower health. One more. Alright, there we go. Come on. This paralysis, man, just doesn't want to leave me alone. There we go. Finally, 3 million. That's what I'm talking about. Another 2.3. Yeah, definitely base Beowulf is faster. And like, you know, this is the gear that I'm using. I don't have like the best gear in the world. Not that one. This one. Like, if I had another Fey Girds, it would probably be even higher. And this Amity has minus 20 to fire damage with the... So if it does a fire attack, it's not the full power. But luckily, I'm not the fire faction. I'm the lightning faction here, so it's fine. The charm's definitely coming in clutch. You know, the loot, this, all this. So maybe I'll do some Fey Ragnarok raids if people want to do some of those. Not that one. Let's see. Alright, Mimic, sorry, you gotta go down, buddy. I need to get your stuff. I'm just gonna go straight for the Divine Bastion right here. I believe. And apparently the believing didn't work, but he's casting multi-turn, so I'll cast the multi-turn spell too. Please don't dot me anymore, dog. Alright, cool. I believe in my 56,000 ward here. Yep. It's just a baby. And then here we go. Magic Tonic was already there, but sometimes like just clicking for it. Ooh, there we go. And then, oh look at this. We're going to chug a great mana potion because we're so generous. And then another one. And here I usually just use 2 super health potions or a super health potion and 3 greater health just to get right around the halfway, or 5,000 health is the sweet spot whenever I'm doing raids. I think is a good starting HP for Beowulf. Like right under half or right at half. Let's see where I am. So like it's a little bit under half, so it's like probably like 40%. Alright, please Divine Bastion. Alright, good, he's channeling. Alright, didn't get froze. Perfect. Okay, I can do a couple Word of Ward Knights here. Just the power of Beowulf here, folks. I'll poke him. Ha! Let's see, this one, I got 8 mushrooms, nice. Unfortunately, 6 agony, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Most of these chickens are not English, but I think 1 or 2 of them is. Let's see, trying to find the English chicken. Oh, looks like all of them. Last one, nope. They're all just regular chickens. Gotcha. This one, 5 agony. Ooh, nice, 14 Avalanor. But yeah, it's actually the person in my party right now is the Wave Vessel. I'll invite you to the party. It's gonna be Star Wars Boy. It's near where I'm located at. It's got like a lot of normals. We were there before. Remember Phantom King? So let me get Kevo the Great to take out Bob der Maimeister. I understand, you know, I completely, well, for me, the Dirty One, I've been playing this game for about 5 years now. Maybe not super consistent 5 years, but, you know, a good amount of time to invest into a game. So I've accumulated a lot of knowledge, tried a lot of things, and right now I'm just chilling. On my Discord, I have a poll, because one of my goals was to get to 200 Ascension levels. You know what, I'm just going to make it easy. Just do the swap this way. So yeah, so this is my main guy right here. Going over to my stats. You know, I'm currently 23rd in the globe right now. And I'm number 2 regional. So I thought I saw 3, but it was a 2. I'm like, alright, good. And here are my guild levels right now. Or here's just the second stats right here before I go there. So that's probably the most important little Picture right that. I'm really close to. I'm getting closer to 2 million monster slain, so I might be doing more normals. It's definitely picked up a lot. I know definitely at the beginning of this month or before I was at 1.8 or 1.7. So I've gotten a lot of monsters slain over time. Yeah, it's looking a little. Blades of Finesse its head. I need to get the ones higher up that are not that low. Phantom King. Jeez, you know. One of my goals would be to work on all my guild levels. So even the Blades of Finesse guild, even though with that one I would probably want to do it with like other people or just go solo and then just have a movie and then just spam one button or do, something else. I could be split screening, playing another game and doing Blades of Finesse at the same another time. BOF content, Phantom King. That's just not something that I like, I'm just not somebody that enjoys PvP. I'll do it if I have to. I did it to get the 22 to unlock the spec the old-fashioned way. But you can see here, like, I want to work on getting my Sears Guild level 100 so I can get the final reward. The proof of undying allegiance or something like that. That gets 100% buffs for 48 hours. I mean, like, most likely I'll be like do that on a Friday night and then finish on like Sunday. That's kind of cool. I think it would work out. I'd definitely have to plan that out. All right, but we're going to go back from this guy. Hey, Squaddleton, what's going on, buddy? But this guy that over here, Kevin the Great, he's one of my Elite Fours, I like to call. So he's one of my 4 main characters that I have that actually either have a tower class or a tower weapon or identity. So that guy's the Beowulf, hence why he's a Beowulf or Beowulf Hydrus. I just unlocked Hydrus today. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, so I'm going to remove your Baumeister, even though that's a great spot. I can always actually another invite, but rather the space for the people. And we're going to get Phantom King and invite him to the party. So head over to the Star Wars boy. Library Kevo's like near it, but that one just like more or less, you don't need as much view distance in order to see all the dungeons. It's all like close together for some reason. It's just meant to be that way vessel. But anywho's, to the Beowulf we go. So like I said, if anybody wants to do some raids, I could definitely use the help in taking out some raids. I can do it solo, I was showing you I can do it, but I'd much rather share raids with other people. How much orange do I need to ascend? You mean to get to like 201 Squaddleton? For my main guy? For this one? This dude over here? I could have sent again, and it's 571.7 million. So it's a good amount of orange, and I have it too. It's not like I need orange. This is probably the lowest that I've been for orange in a while, but like it's going to take me a while to get my other classes, because you can see here I've been working on my levels of my classes. So I have Gilgamesh at 23, Heretic 23. Realm Shifter 200, Beowulf 22, Summoner 12, and Deity is 21. So I have a good amount of ascension levels between my characters right now. Most of them I'm actually like Solarite blocked. So I need to do Solarite raids. Like anything that drops Solarite, I'm down for it. Because it's like I have very little to no Solarite. Like that took all of it from my ascension levels for other stuff. So if I go here to materials and I go by count, I still have a lot of materials left of stuff that I didn't spend that I'm using on other classes. So you can see here I have a lot of Fogstone left, Nightshade Avalonor, Silphium, stuff like that. Ballerite, and then you see here Solarite 139, Pure Darkstone 864, Cursed Ordinite 19, Titanium 27, Realm War 56. So a lot of these, you know, Ancient Stone, you know, broken statues, stuff like that. So all these are like lower stuff. So some materials are like, a lot of them that I have plenty of is like stuff you can actually like farm out of dungeons and stuff. The raid ones, I'm getting low on some of them. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some, so if people want to do some raids, you know, let me know. I'm going to be doing some on my other guy because I want to raise his English up to 4 so I can get him a Trev staff, and I can share the Trev staff with the viewers, or I can just share it with someone else potentially. But let's see, so there's another mimic here. Let me heal up a little bit. One of these, and we'll just go with one of those. I think that'll be fine. This place is definitely a lot less crowded, or a lot less easier to spot things between than what's at my house. I have a lot more raids at my house. Mainly on this guy, not in the location, not the other person. So if I'd have to see here, but nope, not Super Mana Potion. I wanted to Magic Tonic. And then we're going to go with a Wisp Peel. And then, can we stun it? No, you can't stun it. Oh, I'm so glad the pet blocked it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I don't have this one, so this probably help. Alright, Burn, you're going to have to help me and hurt me at the same time. Alright, we're done with that. Yep. Let's see how much time I have left that Menja. Oh, I can battle it again already. Nice. So I'm going to finish that one off. So I'll just use that one. And we'll do 3, 4, and then one of those. Mimic gave us 16 mushrooms. Nice. And 2 agony. Oh, a little bit low. But it is level 1. So luckily these I'm summoning are going to be at level 2. So we're going to have better chances. And I think it may have been one of these chickens too, but I don't know if they're here. These chickens are all his. So far, oh wait, the tree. Yeah, I did summon the tree, but I'm definitely going to save that one. I refuse to go after the tree. I'm just going to finish this one off. And this should put me probably over halfway to get to the goal. Come on, we need to finish it. I want to make sure it does it the proper way. So now it's going to guarantee to finish it. Yeah. Let's see. I think I'll drop. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm just gonna join another party on my main. And I have him join Iron K. And then swap back over here. So now I should not be seeing those raids that are in the party once I do this. Right? It's gonna be easier to see. Yep. Only the tree remained. So there we go, a lot easier to see now. We can always invite them back if we wanted to do some of those raids. Right now I'm trying to farm Agony mainly, Squaddleton, so if you want to just, I mean, I could summon Arisen Morgan, it could be at 2 Agony. I'm going to drop like 20 or 30 scrolls here and we're going to see. I might just do like 10 because I want to see how much I'm going to get from them, or maybe like 15, so I'm going to go to 70 for an even number. Alright, so we got another tree. I like that. A good amount of event monsters. We got 2 horsemen, 1 chimera, and 1 chicken. So pretty good. I'm gonna go for the easy kills first with the baby horseman. I need this. Please don't kill me. I'm going to use a super elixir here. I can do that. Then that. Nice. Let's see. We're gonna go for the. Oh, there's another second horseman. All right, cool. Let me just pop one of these, and that should be good. He's hiding right behind the tree, but I see him. We'll see after this one how much I got from the other one. We're definitely going for the panacea there. That's a little too much for me. Buckaroo. Let me see. Let me try and get this golem's fortitude off. Nope. Come on. Oh my goodness. Another one. And we can spend the turn here. There we go. Finally did it. Let's see, this one gifted. Ooh, nice 7 Proofs of Agony. So pretty good. Where does that put me at after these 2? Because I'm going to get the other one soon. So I'm at 118. And I need like 220 or 240. I think it's 240 in order to get to level 3. Alright, nice legendary symbol of pestilence. 7 agony as well. So I might be able to get in this amount just by soloing them. Solo the majority of them. Maybe not all of them, but we'll see. If some people want to take and join, let me know. This one likes to spam Petrify. I don't. Oh, that's right. I don't have the Mere Victor Charm, so I'm hoping within this time I'll unfreeze. Nope. Okay. Well, Panacea. Go here. Get for the bigger damage. This one. Not this time. Oh, you bastard. I have more panaceas than you have turns. Alright, I got the dog. Oh, wow, I threw all that. I got 1 off, so that's all I needed. Only cost like 6 or 7 panaceas there, but I did it. The 4th horseman down, so we've taken out the Team Rocket problem. Now it's probably going to go after this guy because I do want to get some good quality gear. I have a good quality legs, but I don't have the helmet or the chest. You can see here, my guy's only killed 20 of them, so he hasn't killed a whole bunch of them. So, let's see. For this one, do I want to add anything different to the spells that I've been missing before? I might just go with the Briny Pendant here just because I know it's going to help the fight against it. Let's see, where's this final horseman? Give me 2 agony. Ooh. But they gave me a symbol of doom, which is nice. Let's see. And then we're going to go with the Ymir Vithra Charm, not the legendary. We want this one. The one that's close to perfect. So now I'm going to feel much safer going against this thingamabobber. Alright. Yep, I knew you were going to fire a realm strike, so that's why I'm buffing up my defenses as much as possible. Alright, I'm going to go for it here. Going for the Divine Bastion. Let me get it off, please. Ooh, great fireball. Whew. Luckily, it's not that. It wasn't that enraged, or it didn't get mad and start attacking me. Alright, we'll take the curse. You know, sometimes curses are good, sometimes they're bad. In this situation, it's good because now I don't have to use a Berserk Mushroom or other stuff in order to help out. So we're going to go for this. They do more damage to me because of the malices. Okay. There we go. Perfect. As soon as it launched off, 3.7 million damage. Whew. Alright, so let's see. Who we're going to go for next? I think we're going to save the chicken because I know the chicken can be good for other people as well. I like to call this one the blackened chicken. So it's like, you know, it's the older chicken. It's been cooked more. Well, the other one's just like little chicken wings and other stuff for the tier 8 one. We didn't summon any tier 8 ones. I'll probably be dropping some more, but let's see. Fade Chimera did not give me anything cool, but 5 Agony, I'll take it. It's better than 2 from the other dude. Not very happy. Negative report on his performance review. But let's go here. Paralyze again. Please. Alright, got the Divine Bastion off, that's fine. My pet's like, nope, they're not living. You can try all you want, but they're not. Let's see, do I have a damaging spell besides Double Edge? No, I don't. I could probably change Blood Shift for Guarding Strikes for that. Well, guarding, because like I need a magic spell because Guarding Strikes is physical, so I don't even know if it would kill that. But let me just go for the Outwill then, simple as that. And now we're gonna chug on those small mana potions. And let the dude do his job. I'm definitely going to need more turns, so we're going to have to go like this probably. It's going to do enough. Good. One Panacea, please. Probably would help if I went with, where is it? One of these. Give myself some more attack damage. I'm just not even going to bother with this paralysis. Alright, let's see. What is this going to do? Wow, 2.8. Alright. Takes him on 3 hits or 4 hits here. No, you weren't supposed to do that. Alright, cool. I can take this one out. Alright, now we're going to go for the double edge because we got the ward terms. Now I'll be double edging this guy. No, we'll hit him with a couple of these. Yeah, just don't mind him. Yeah, you just keep on attacking that one. I'm working on him. I'm definitely gonna get this one. Alright, come on, Guarding Strikes. Need like two or three more Guarding Strikes. Alright, cool. The pet's actually helping out. This one's not as dangerous as the other one, so... Oh, I'm no longer poisoned. Alright, fine, I'll do this. Come on! We'll just go for one of the... yeah, we'll just use that. There we go. Should be done after this. Hopefully. Yep. Alright, cool. The turn after. Blast, 1.3 million. We'll take it. Let's see. So I want to try and go in order. So I'm going to go for the Gerd next, and then I'll go for the Menja. If he puts me to sleep, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Cursed or not cursed? Not cursed. And cool. No defense resistance down. That's pretty rare. One magic tonic, please. Probably not Phantom King. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot of dungeons. Right now, I'm mainly focused on probably doing like raids. We're gonna go for a double edge. Wisp peel, because burning's not good. Aha, I have the... Alright, this should be good. Let me make sure. Yep. And now I can just spam guarding strikes and then just go for the DF channel here for some bigger damage. Yeah, we're gonna go with this, and then we're gonna try and go again with this. Come on, please. Alright, I got it. Now this is where the blood shift comes in. If I can get it to work. There we go. And then I can just go like that. This one's easy. I can just go like this. And you just go for the guarding. Little chip damage, you know. I didn't even use the... That's what I didn't use Sinatra. So he would have been dead. He would have been dead a long time ago if I used that. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Fenja is gifting me 2. Okay. And 15 runes of Munin. You know what? They gave me some cave stones, so it's okay. I'm not happy about it, but... Probably gonna... Hopefully this... I should be fine with Menja. Let's see, we're gonna go here. Go like this. Do one more of these just for safety before I go for the other one, so I want to make sure I have ward turns even if I fail it. Because that'll be where it's not good. And let's see, cursed or not cursed? Cursed, okay. We'll take it. Alright, now we're going to go for this for empowered attacks. Can I get this Brunhild off? I can. Cool. I'm just going to chill on some potions right here. There should be enough turns here, I think. Alright, there we go. One more hit. One more good hit. Alright. Done. Let's see. What is this one? 3? Ooh, not bad. 22 Sylphium, 21 Undead Bone, but 3 Agony. A little low. And 3 Moonin as well. That's probably the lowest Moonin that I had in a long time. Golly. Not too happy about that. Okay. Let's see. Menja. Alright, there we go. Menja making it up with 9 Proofs of Agony and 20 Runes of Moonin. So, thank you, Menja, the MVP. So it looks like I have way more Girds than I do of Finja and Menja. So I'm probably just going to go take out the Girds next just to make it easier. Once again, if people just tuned in, you know, welcome. I'm killing a whole bunch of raids, trying to raise up my raid anguish for my little member of the Elite Four. He's at 151, so he's like 70 or 80 away. So he's pretty close to getting level 3. Trying to get to level 4 so I can get him a Trevelyan. And I'm willing to take and help share it with the community if people want some 50% and have English 4. Once I get this guy, I'll have at least like 10 or 20 or so I think I can share. Between those ranges. No guarantees. Or money back returns. Just kidding. Oh, this one's riskier here. Being this low health. I'm curious, what am I going to get with this? Alright, yeah, I can do that. I can use a panacea now. Yeah, sure. And now for the safety, the Divine Bastione number 2. Every Beowulf and Beowulf Regius, and like pretty much almost everybody who likes to do stuff's favorite stuff. I heard somebody say that if you give them crit rate, it's going to help them out. Like crit more. I'm just like, okay, if that helps, then I'll do that. Let's see, can I just give this as a wisp heal? I can. Let's see, we're going to go for a couple of guarding strikes here. Can you stop freezing? That'd be great. Maybe just spam a couple of those. And now we can go for the double edge so we can lightly lower the stats. And wait, we need to. No, we do have the Brynhild going. Alright, this should be a safe range right here to start. If I get burned or anything, I won't be too low health. And there we go. Nice. Just pop 2 of those and should be good to go. Let's see. On to the next. Where do we go? Alright, please just burn or rot. Alright, cursed or not cursed? Let's see, what will it be? It's not cursed. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much, RNG. I'm going to go with the Call of Brynhild. Then this. Then that. And now we just go for one of those. Then another one of those. And then we just get some ward turns because we're going to dot a little bit. Alright, let's see. Can I get it now? Nope, I can't. I'm still going to try right now. I can right now. Good. And bam, done. Being at that 1% health, or near 1%, definitely helped. Ooh, 24 and 7. Very nice, thank you, Gerd. Gave us some Mandrake as well, and some Vampiric Ore. I know some people need Vampiric Ore. I've taken on a lot of vampires in my day. Let's see, Gerd with 20 and 4. But hey, look, they gave me 12 Realm Wart, and I need Realm Wart in order to ascend, so that's good. So I can make the big 2-0 for this guy, the big 20 ascension levels. Alright, now I think we're gonna rotate in the Menja. Let's go against something different that's not Gerd now. We'll be back soon though for Gerd. Don't forget. Gerd's everywhere. You know what? I'm just gonna go with a super health. Yeah, I'm not gonna use an elixir. Health potions are a lot easier, and we're gonna go for here, please. All right, cool. No dots. Will we get a dot from this? Nope. We did get resistance down, but I'll survive. Let's see. I'm gonna blood shift. And now we're gonna Panacea, because actually they did care about it. And we're gonna go for a strategic one of these. And go for the extra to defense since they want to be that person. We'll be that person as well. The Epic channel, come on. Let's see, some big power. Let's see, blood shift. Spam ward. We'll let it lower our health a little bit. Kind of see it. Get that. Did you paralyze yourself again? Wow, he was like back-to-back paralysis. Did he? Yep, fake. So crazy. Double face fumigation. Then he finally used another attack that wasn't my faction, which was funny. Because you can see the one right there did 1.5, and the other one did 1.2 because it wasn't the faction. Oh, pretty good. I'll just chug one of these. I think one will be fine. See, now we're gonna still cycle one back in. No, I want to leave them all together, like the three family members. I'm gonna use this and this and this. One of those. One of these. And another Divine Bastion. Outwill. Wow, you resisted the outwill? Wow. Alright, come on, Cauldron Node. God darn you, paralysis. Thank you. Alright, overkill a little bit, but that's fine. Just right into here. Go for big damages. Need this, of course, and can't forget about that. Now we got the big damage potential. I get this burn off. Let's see, this one should do a lot more damage this time after this. Then I'll cast Word of Night. Oh, there we go. One more good hit. Alright, nice. Done. Let's see, Menja, 13 runes, 9 Proust. Ooh, 18 Realm Ward, and 22 Nightstone, 22 Platinum. 9 Agony. Let's go. Very nice. Thank you, Menja. That's going to help out a lot. That's pretty much maybe a higher roll for being at 2. Okay. So we're going to leave Gerd last here. So we're going to go for Fenja, Menja, and Gerd. Just because I said so. That's fine. I forgot to get the magic spell, but I'll just blast them all away. My dog will just do the job. Let's see, we're gonna go for a blood shift here into a panacea, magic tonic, and then where's the Brennheld? There we go. Alright, we're all super duper ready to go. Now I can drift a little slower for using the wisp heal. You know what, I'm probably going to use it now, because what if I wanted to use a, one of these, a little risky one of these, have like 2 or 3 turns. Ooh, wow. Alright, cool, thank you Blood Shift for still being up, because I'm going to get this paralysis off. There we go, more damage. Definitely another angle right there. You know what? We'll just do this just to save extra safety. Alright, here we go. Another chance at the... Oh, I didn't get it. Oh well. I gotta be more careful here. I can't let my guard down with this low health. Take them all out. Take them all out. I believe in the dog. There we go. Thank you, dog. Alright, let's see. Gerd gifted us, what, 9 agony and 19 or 18 mandrake with 20 runes of Munin, so pretty good. Now we're gonna go with the Menja. Let me chug one of this and about 3 of those. Hopefully I'll be really close here. I'm maybe like 20 to 40 away, I'm guessing. Wonder how many people think I have right now. Let's see, we're gonna go with the spells already on the bar. Barrier. Golems. Mimic. Mischief. Get a Sinatra. I'm gonna go for the blood shift right now. I'm gonna go for maybe one more double edge. And you know what, I'll actually just heal it up a little bit to be nice right there before I go for another blood shift. Definitely this. And one of these. Another one of those. And now we go for the DFA channel. Ooh, that kind of hurt a little bit. Not the frozen. Oh, cool, I made it through. I'm just gonna get this frozen off me. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll just stand Word of War tonight. And we're done. Alright, let's see. Fenja gifted us with 6 agony and wow, 1 Rune of Munin. Fenja is officially not good. But you know what? I'll let it slide because what they did give me was 9 Solarite. So I'm like, yes, I'll take that. So I'll let that 1 Rune of Munin slide because of the Solarite. But next time, you know, I'm going to have to talk to your manager. Let's see. Menja, you get me with 8 and 5. Okay, that's okay. That's still that's like thumbs up. It's not like amazing or wonderful, but all right. The last Gerd of this pack, and we're gonna see how much of the wonderful proofs of agony that I have in order to get to level 3. Oh, that's not good. No, actually, it might work. Wait, then did I get re-rotted? I must have. Let me go for this. Go for that. Another one of these. One of those. Finally, we'll get to this defensive buffs. And we did it all without having this for a majority of the health. So this will help out. Spam some woo, maybe one more, then I'll go for the, well, definitely gonna wisp heal right here. And now we go for the beloved deific channel, channeling the power of the gods for ourselves. Ooh, for a nice little 3.7. I'm gonna blood shift so we can get better. 2.1 regular is all good in my books if it takes it out. I'm gonna wait a minute for the rewards to show up. I don't want to show up, but what are people thinking? How close you think I'm almost there? You know, a little far away, like 30, 40, 50 away from this, from looking at the rewards over the last, you know, 20, 30 minutes we've been doing raids, maybe a little bit longer than that. Come on, reveal yourself. I'm not gonna click inbox. If I click the inbox, it's gonna show the stats ahead of time before it pops up. Oh, cool. Wow. Well, you better go do your gauntlet, Ace Farmer Kevo. Here we go. 21 runes of Moonin, 7 Agony, and 14 Solarite. Let's go! Yes! That is nice. Well, you know, I've been putting in a good amount of work recently, but I'm thinking I'm pretty close. We're going to go to inventory. Oh, we are 35 away, so I can maybe get it. I'm going to maybe do like 4. I'm going to do like 4 summons, depending on what it is. So that's 4. What are we going to get? Gird, good. Horsemen, okay. Horsemen's are good. Another chicken, okay, so I'm going to do another one because it's a chicken. So 1, what is that one going to be? A Chimera, okay, I'm fine with that. So I think these 4 will probably lead me to victory, going to go in that order as well. Gird will be the final boss once again. This one I'm just going to go straight for the aggro. Alright, cool. That was pretty fast. Is the chicken really worth it for its stat decrease for 4% crit? What do you mean, the chicken? Yes. Oh, for the Ashen Pinion. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. What normally, if you can, for those, you want to get the broken and poor because they'll take away less stats, but still give you the 4% crit and 1% ward and 12 dexterity, no matter if it's, I think it may give you a little bit less dexterity, but still it's always going to give you the same crit and the same ward percent. Okay, starting off showing 6 with Avalon Ore, Silk, and Demonic Ore, some great materials. Thank you very much. It's our time to battle Third Horseman. Alright, there we go. That's cool. So I don't have to heal up for the next one. I prepared for the next raid. Perfect. Alright, Chimera, it is go time once again. We fight on the battlefield. I'll go for the defensive strat this time. Because I see he's going for the aggro. I'm going to wait till last to use that. I'm sorry, Sinatra. I'll be back, I promise. Oh, shit. Definitely one of these angles real early, because I don't want that to get out of hand. Sure. Now we can go for it. You get our magic tonic. You have 8 free rag schools at Ragnarok. You're interested in doing them? Yeah, sure, if you want to. Swelton. Yeah, we can do them together. Alright, we're going to go for the Epic channel now. The bloodshift. Yeah, you can join this one over here because I have hardly anything over here. Okay, 8 proofs of agony and a symbol of war. Okay, it's acceptable. Very appreciative. Let me take and just see. I don't think I have you on this guy. This is a, well, I have you on my main, so let me just do that. Let me pop over here and I'll add you. There we go. This guy, he's a Beowulf. Oh yeah, you're right. I actually do have more ascension levels than you. Believe it or not. Yep. Oh my guy. He's Realm War block, so he's almost there. Those towers definitely got him in all these in the raid rewards. Alright, there we go. 6. Oh, nice little cave stone right there. Pretty good. I'll save the guard for whenever Squaddleton gets here. Mine's at Anguish 2 right now, so you can summon him at 2, that'd be great. Or set your Anguish to... You're going to go to Library Kevo's Way Vessel. No, not Iron K. No. Library Kevo, Library Kevo. Not Iron K. That's why it's important always to ask. Oh wait, no, it's a different. You're in a different party. You're in a different party. So I'd have to add you on this guy. Or let me just add you on the Library Kevo. Just make it easier that way. So you don't have like a whole bunch of. Actually, that'd be probably worth it to have you on this guy. Sure, I'll send you an ally request unless you've already sent me one. There we go. I sent you an ally request for that. So take that, and then we will. Go from there. I think we have space for. Yeah, 2 more people. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll be number 5. So then we have 1. Well, why don't you send me one then? It's just really easy, Squaddleton. You just go with Kevo the Great. All one. Doesn't have to be capitalized or not. That one. All right. Let's see. Alright, there we go, and then... Alright, well that works too. We got 2 people, let's go. We got G. 2 hours, no luck on the boar NPC. Let's see. I'll invite you to this party. Invite the party. And then now you're going to go over to Library Kevo. Like I said, yes, I can. Well, I don't think I have you on this guy. No, I do. All right, yeah. There you go. I'm really close to getting the 3G, so I would wait to summon them at 3. I'm gonna try and battle these here to get closer. Let me just double check. Yeah, I still need like 14 Mordor to get to level 3. So definitely the ones that we do together with Squaddleton will help out. Let me make sure I got the right stuff for this. I'm just gonna make it easy. I'm just gonna go with the guitar. I had the triple combo with the charm, the pendant, and the guitar. All right, we got the snakes. We got the battle of the snakes. All right, let's go. All right, there we go. Not bad. 79k ward with the guitar. We're gonna go for Brynhild. And wow, he did not obey. Being a bad boy right now. That's not good. We're gonna try again. Again. Wow. 2 times in a row. He's like, dude, just leave me alone. Just do the other buffs. I'm gonna try one more time. There we go. Finally, he lit me on fire because of it. He wasn't too happy about it, I suppose. Definitely go for the wisp heal here. Paralyzed. My least favorites. Let me at least get my Mimic Shmishich off. Alright, now I can take and use a Panacea in peace. Go Panacea. Now I need those ward turns, please. And now I can go with the other boosts. Let's see. There we go. Not bad, not bad. So we need more power. Let's see, what else? You know, for the double edge, old school. Yeah, try and hit me. Don't hit them. Hit me. Nice. We did it. Well, looks like I tapped my tablet too hard and it, on my table, and it wanted to just disconnect. Very nice. Or nope, just kidding. Cool. Wait, did that one really go? Nope. All right, we're back. And to battle we go again. There we go. I'm starting with a little bit less health. Oh wow, I got the double defense and resistance debuff. They're like, here, have the special. The 2-for-1 special. You know what, I'm just gonna send it into the Divine Bastion. I believe. I believe in the dog. Please. Alright, that was work. That's gonna work. I can think of Blood Shift here after the Divine Bastion, and then get it off. If this pair, if I could fight through it. Nope, I could not. And now I'm frozen. I'm just gonna keep on fighting for it. There we go, I got it. Let's go. There we go, Panacea. More power. Alright, we're almost there. Aha! Alright, you can finish it off. Squaddleton, you got it. Oh, nice. Let's see, that one, I got 3 proofs. Pretty good. Materials. Materials are always nice. Let's see, this one's like trying to hide over here, not hanging out with his friends. We'll get that other one after we finish this raid. Ooh, burning on the first turn from the dog. Alright, now I have the power to be like, alright, now we're going to use another, how to say, but the rot's fine. I'm going to try and go for the Divine Bastione here. You know what, no, we're just going to go for the aggro. More damage we have to make up for lost time. Oh no, Squalton died. No. I don't play around with Frozen at all. Let's see, we're gonna go right here for more power. We got the out will coming right up. You're out of the will, buddy. Nope, he resisted it. He's like, nope, I have attorneys. And nope, I was apparently unable to move again. You can sit there freezing. And paralysis. Wow, Spirit Garm stuff, my favorite. Let me just get more ward turns. That'll be the safest thing to do here. Besides using, you know, a couple little double edges, you know, every here there. It's almost done. Alright, 1 or 2 more hits will do it. 1 more. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Let's see. This one, the previous one, get me 2 proofs, but 5 realm more, so I'll take that. Thank you. No good, Fagurd's helmet. Or headdress, I think is what it's called. But we gotta keep on going. Still more chances. Oh, we definitely were gonna finish it. We're gonna avenge you, Squaddleton. Hope you got something good from it. Let me get some water. Do this. That spell. Yes, the one that gives you the defense down. Alright. Power of the blood shift is going to activate. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to definitely do that. And now I'm going to myself go for that. Ooh, I'm paralyzed. Wonderful. Alright, come on, fight through it. Fight through it. Fight through the frozen paralysis. Nope. Oh, he could not. It was too much. You know what? I'm just gonna try and go for the easy one here. Nope. Didn't want to help it out, but that's alright. My pet's still doing good damage. Nice. Good job, good job. See the other. Oh, I didn't even see. No, I missed it. I'm gonna have to look. So this one, not the other one. I'm gonna dismiss that one. Superior, poor, 5 agony. Not bad. Demonic ore and Balder. The other one, let me just refresh the thing just so you can read what the other one was. Poor, superior, famed, and what happened? Were there no proofs? Proofs of English? I guess no proofs of English. Oh well. We'll just keep on going then. Oh wow, you got an ornate face, stoneworks, grimoire, English 2 Squaddleton. Very nice. In case you ever wanted to take and go with the ward doggos. Have an army of ward doggos at your team to help protect themselves. Ooh, I started pretty low. Hopefully he doesn't hit me too hard. I don't think he has the power to. Luckily, I'm still pretty tanky enough in order to take and survive these things. Especially when I just go straight into the Golden Fortitude. And then right into the... We're going to go into the Mimics. And we'll make our decision from... Actually, no. I'm probably going to Blood Shift, then Mimics. Oh, man. Using my full brain power right here. Just in case it's bad, I can always just stay at this low health. And then I'll just cast Barrier, and then I'll do other stuff. Whew. Alright, Mimics, let's see, what's it gonna be? It's not bad, but I don't like being frozen, so I'm still gonna use a Panacea. Wow, he froze me again. That's so funny, the dog, man. Alright, there we go. I survived somewhere enough to get the ward turns going up. Because I was running out of ward turns. Alright, then more power. Barrier to be a little more tankier. Nice little 500k chip. I get that mana potion so I can, or magic tonic so I can get more magic power. There we go, 800k. And you know what, I'm just going to use the Panacea right now. Oh, we're almost there. Just a couple more hits, and we got it, folks. Or ladies and gents. I don't know, which one do y'all like better, folks or ladies and gents? Folk sounds better. Yeah, it's more like authentic for me to say folks than ladies and gents. Like sometimes I'll like lead something with it, but I won't use it continually throughout the thing because people know it's addressed for everyone. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna take the easy way out and go for all these spells here. We even use the Sinatra. I'm not scared. First one for buffs, of course. You want the pet to be casting the boost more, and I'll skip and do the snot in the barrier so it can be extra more powerful for his next hit. You know what I mean? We're going to take one further and go for Mimic's Mischief instead of the barrier because more power. One of these. Alright, nice. Frozen once again. There we go. We got the barrier off. We're doing alright. Please just get away from me. Thank you. Well, I can use the Water Horde 9 piece. And now we're going to go for a DFX channel. Like all the cool kids doing big damage. Alright, here we go. You're going to have the triple magic up. With this, I'm looking for some big damage from my dog. Alright, 1.9, that's good considering I'm not a red line. I'm going to try and get there. Oh, this might, one of those might do the job. Let's see, can this help? Ooh, close. Alright, Squeleton, you got this, I believe. Alright, you did it on the second hit of the dog, right? Yeah, did 500. Use the magic buff, then hit you almost 600. Let's see, that one, poor. 1 agony. Alright. We still can keep on going. Let's see, what are we at right now? I'm gonna take a peek early. 45. I think I have enough. So that's good. So now I can technically get up to level 3 now. So that's great. That only means I got one more level to go. You know, we're gonna go ham mode. Snowboard. Until after we get all the important magic buffs up. I don't care. Hit me. What you gonna do? Take me out in the first hit? Probably not. Not at 10% of rage. Didn't even hit me. Alright, here we go. We already got it lined up with the magic tonic. Now we're new for our own DFX channel. Alright, good. Alright, cool. The dog's actually behaving right now. I'm so proud of him. It's been like during the whole way. So far, no debuffs. I might actually have to use the double edge now. There we go. 900k is pretty good for not having the triple magic up. Ooh, very nice. 2.8 million right there. See this one. Ooh, they tried. They gave me a legendary 1 proof, making it more difficult, but I'm not going to give up. We still got plenty more, and I can make some too. Whenever I raise mine up to 3, I can convert some of mine over to probably craft, like, you know, a good amount. I might already have a couple on this guy, but I'm pretty sure I took out enough Menja, Finch, and Gert in order to craft a good amount today and throughout the other days that I was doing raids. I'm taking on the safe route this time with the ward first. That's what you're supposed to do. Not always people will do that, because some people are like, you know, I am super powerful, I don't care. I'm just gonna speed run through it because I have, you know, a whole bunch of raids to kill. And if you're willing to die and come back, then sure, that works too. Like if you do, like, you know, 70% of the raid and you die, okay, the last 30% easy to clean up together. Or if you want somebody to have a better chance to get something, you can just have them do the last 30%. let's see, where am I at right here? We're going to go for the Mimics Mischief. What am I going to get? Cursed. Excellent. Don't need the double edge. We just go straight into the Divine Bastion after the Magic Tonic. Oh, not bad. Already almost 600 with just that. So definitely get into the 40s or 50% will help. Well, definitely not 50%. Hopefully in the 40s. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be at like 42. Hopefully not less than 40. That means I'll be pretty low health. Oh, there we go. 3.1 million right there. That's what I'm talking about. So they're about blank. I am level 250. What about you? What level are, or is you? What level is you? Yeah, let me use that in proper English. You know, what is your level? Alright, here we go. More power. It's a little scary here. Level 191. Okay, you're working on it. You're working on getting to tier 9. Alright, gonna go with the super here. Alright, there you go. Y'all can finish this off. Nice. I'm talking to someone on YouTube, Squaddleton. I have 2 different chats. I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming on Twitch, and I have it on my Discord now. If people want to listen through Discord. Ooh, not bad. A legendary Sublime Face Eater's Curious. That might be the play here. Considering that's probably, I think that's been my best one that I've gotten so far, but I don't think I've killed a whole bunch of these dudes. We're gonna see. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna get into the Arisen Gird. You find it struggling to get gear efficiency right now? It's definitely gonna be better at tier 9, I think, to get some good gear. For you about blank. I think definitely when you're tier 9 you can get a new chest, new helmets. I'd go for Deific Channel over Greater Meditation. Because you have the chest that gives you the Greater Meditation for your pet, remember? The Aru garb, or you know, the chest piece. So you combine that with the Mimic, you would cast Deific Channel, the Mimic would give you Greater Meditation too, and then you just start blasting them. More power, I demand more power. Okay, that's not bad. So what information are you talking about for the item database? About blank. Like what drops what material? Is that your question about, or is it like a certain gear or something? We got it from the Pita. Remember, G? We were taking out the Pita raids, and you got that chest, that piece of gear I was telling you about. Or did we not battle that raid? And you get that chest, and I'm just making it all up. Alright, we're almost there, folks. I'll show you right now if you go to your codex and you see it. So if you go here and you go to raids, so this is what you're talking about, right? About blank. And if I go to tier 10 and I go to probably on my other dude, or maybe it's not tier 10. Oh, not bad. A legendary Arisen Gurge headdress. It's like the one tier underneath Faye. So okay, that has potential. You know, I'm this guy. You know, I don't have to have like all like. I would love to have Ornate's best quality gear, but I'm just like this guy. He doesn't need the best. He can work with legendaries. A lot of people you can work with legendaries. So what you can do about blank is like you can go through the codex here and you can go to monsters. And let's say you want demonic ore. So let's say this is the only monster that drops demonic ore. So then if I type in another material and it'll tell you what it drops. You know, if you need, you know, Cavestone. So these two. This is an event monster. That's why it's in yellow. And this one's here. It's a new feature that I think they kind of added over the last year. So it's not like super duper new, but it's like still pretty new, I'd say, for a lot of people. So you can you can do the same thing with bosses as well and raids. So if I go to bosses and I go with, you know, hardened steel mainly is what I'm talking about. So technically these guys drop it, but also the Neokim drops it as well. I don't know why they don't put it, but it dismantles, the weapon dismantles into it. But you can go there with the raids as well, I believe. So let's see, if I go over here to raids and I type in, see, Realm. See, the only thing that drops Realm War from a raid is the Apollon. That I fun. And this is the only one that drops, you know, Realm War. So I find like once, see, like one time on this guy, because you know he's mainly a little guy. So let's see. I'm trying to think. Is everybody at 4 hours at the top of their thing saying that they can travel, or is it still say 5 there? Because it's 4, but you can come back and join. I don't know if you have enough Anguish Squaddleton to get up to the higher one. I know probably G, maybe, I don't know if you join around the same time, but yeah, it's been pretty close. We've been here for a bit, so I want to see if we could possibly raise up the stats. I don't know if you looked at your proofs and see how much you have. Join around the same time. Okay, so then maybe y'all both be around similar times then. So is your 1 hour up, or do you still have an hour? Are you at 3 now? What do you? I haven't tried to go out there. I'm pretty sure I have enough. Yeah, I have 251, so I have enough to get to level 3. I don't know if returning in 5. Okay. So 5 minutes cooldown. That's not too bad. We can wait that. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try and make sense of this. over here. Yep, we got what we needed. I don't really care about. I'd rather care about neither 1 or 3. This would reduce my overall damage. I'm just gonna go with this one. You know what? Yeah. So now I need 309. Yeah. Yeah. We got it. I got it mixed up. So yeah, both of y'all are saying 30 minutes. So I messed up. So I mean, if y'all wanted to, y'all could still. And hopefully, some people return. But saying y'all both done cooldowns, meaning that it's gonna be a little bit. I must have joined there earlier, I guess. Well, let's see. Here's the question. I know G has raids at his house that he says summon anguished. Do you have raids that summon at your house, Squaddleton, that are anguished already, or are they mainly old raids? No raids at your place. Okay. I'm trying to think which one I would want to visit. If I wanted to visit G or if I wanted to visit yours. Because both people can, of course, everybody can use the raids. Yeah, G is talking on the on YouTube that he already has the Sim 3 summoned over there. Because I remember when I was taking out the ones that I summoned the other day, how like I was like, wow, I can't click it because I was at 2, so now I'm at 3. So which one to decide? Definitely not Library, definitely not Star Wars, definitely not Phantom, so Squaddleton or... Alright, well, Squaddleton says help him, okay. Well, there we go. I'm heading over with 3 right now. G. G must have dropped more of them because there definitely wasn't this many raids right here. I think what we'll do is what material are you blocked on right now, Squaddleton, or do you just need orange right now? Because we can save on some raids and just do some other ones while we're waiting for you to get over here. Like I would probably want to save the Mimic for everyone because the Mimic is a good one just to battle together with people. Like the Chimeras and the Ashen Phoenix and the Horsemen and stuff. Like I was going to take those out and try and wait for the other ones. Like save the event ones and stuff like that. But if you need if you need like Hardened Steel or Greater Souls, then definitely some of these raids I'll be taking out will have those. I know my little guy's gonna need some because I'm trying to upgrade some Hell Heist for him to get more view distance than just using the Suitor Swords. So I'm gonna need more Greater Souls Greater Souls on this guy, but he's definitely an average, like what I would consider like average character stats if you look at it right here. Like I've done about 50, almost 5,500s. The only thing you need is cursed ordnite. Of course, the most rare stuff. So, just killing raids in general is a way for you to get cursed ordnite from the from killing raids. So it's like I don't care. I'll just kill any raid because there's a chance it will give me cursed ordnite. All right. Well, and we'll just start killing out these one at a time. So let me change and make sure I put on the spell here to damage people. Because I'm lightning. Yeah. I'll just try multi-spark, I think. You know what, try that. Let's go with simple. Yeah, it costs 50 million orange in order to take and build the altar of ascension. Not before you even start ascending, you have to really work over, 50 million orange. So it takes some time for people to get that. They need to learn how to do endless or farm. Like now, an Orn event just started, so a lot of people are going to be like, oh, me, I want to do dungeons together. I want to take and do endless and stuff. I recommend people just do it endless is the best way. Even if it takes you like, even if you have to do like 7 endless in 1 hour because you died so much. But if you just keep on killing stuff, you're getting more gold, XP, and orange and stuff. So it's all works out in the long run. So that's what I'd recommend if you are going to be farming oranges in the event. Make sure you have some dungeon spots or aware of your dungeon cooldown timers and stuff at other locations if you visit multiple spots a day. Let's see, we're going to go with this. And now we're going to go with that. I'm gonna blood shift here. I'm gonna go for the blood shift. Now the panacea to get that defense down off me, and I'm definitely gonna use another one to get that frozen. But that's crazy. 3 ascensions in a row. You're at cursed ordnite blocked. Yeah, man, it makes you really have like really clear goals when you can need cursed ordnite. It's like, well, that's why I have a whole bunch of them. They're all old ones. So they have 0 English, so it's great. So anybody can battle them. I just need to take and get everybody over to the wave vessel. So that one would be library Kevo right there for stuff theirs. So G's question is, does it start off hardcore from essential level 0 to 1? No, it's pretty reasonable, I think, for that. It's like, 2 or 3 million orange and like, 150 or 200 materials. Something like that. I mean, I can show you after this. I can go to another class and pretend like I'm going into Ascendant, and you can see for reference what it would be. Let's see, we're going to go for a deific channel to get more power. And it's already gone. Alright, chicken defeated. Lots of chimeras here you got. But we're going to go out there to Horseman. Because this dude needs greater souls from the Horseman. I need your souls. Alright, nice. First turn taking out the little guy. Cursed? Very cool. We're gonna go here. Here. One of those. One of these, taking them out of the wheel, successful in the first hit. Magic tonic. And then alright, let's ward up a little bit there. The rot will take me down. Now we're going to do some big damage here. If they don't take it out within the different channel range, which I'm sure they will. Oh, nope. Okay, we're going to get the big hit. Yep, there we go. 2.1 million damage right there. Does the job. Let's see. The chicken gave 4 Cruise of Agony and 6 Pure Darkstone. Nice. Actually, I think all my classes have ascension levels in them already. Yep, 5, 9, 11, 6, 11. So I have to use another character for the test. But, you know, it's really not, it's not a lot considering the grand scheme of how it scales up. Because it starts off at, like, you know, maybe 1.5, 2, 3, then it goes up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it just gradually goes up over time. So you kind of understand it's like, oh, okay. This is just how it is. Little baby Gerd. Whew. You're talking about for towers when you're saying what floor would you say is a point when you start getting nice? Oh, for endless. Endless, I would say it's around like between like the 100 to the 150 start zone is when you would start seeing some benefits or gradual increase. But it's usually like every like 50 to 100 floors you'll notice like a big increase in the gains. So like the goal would be, if possible, just to get the floor 400 because there's achievements for endless. So you get achievements, they're doing orange for endless as well. So it's worth to take and learn how to do endless. So for you, I would say if you can do towers and then build yourself a tower staff as your first purchase for as a heretic main, that would be my advice. Some people will say, oh no, get the class first, but I think going for the staff first will work because you can just use base heretic, you know, it's pretty good for endless. With all the stuff that it can help with the life siphon and stuff, because you don't have all the newer, or you may not have the, I think you do have the ashen rubies to put in your weapon for healing, but still having life siphon built in and stuff, and then working on getting lots of ashen pinions or bristles. So to get your crit rate up, because that's going to be pretty important. We're going to go here. Straight into the fryer. For more power. Frozen. Can we pull through? If not, we're going to get hit. Let's see what's it going to be. Alright, I made it through. Nice. They put me to sleep as well. Jeez. Oh, there we go. 700 at full health. We're just gonna go for the cheeky little double edge. Alright, you can finish it off. Or I'll finish it off. Somebody will. You got towers. On my way back, my tier 10 quad will be available tomorrow, so that'll be fun. 2 towers, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. You got some towers, then you'll be able to take and upgrade the stuff. You have the materials for it, so that's great. Alright, we're going to take out this kitty cat here, so try and focus the other little bitty ones. Little baby ones. That's why I bought this magic spell for the reason. They're actually weak to earth, so you have earth attacks, so hit them with earth and fire, and then they'll be hurting. Unfortunately, I don't have any earth. I just have lightning. Hey there, Iwu, but my dog has the power, and you finish it off, so that's good. So now my dog can go. I unlocked Beowulf Hydrus on my Beowulf guy here, but I'm using base Beowulf for rating because Spirit Garm go burr. And he's getting closer to getting to Ascension level number 20. He just needs some more Realm War. Ooh, wow, they're trying to take me out. But they give me more power, which is good. But what are you up to, Abu? It's good for Regia G, like Beowulf Regia, which Squaddleton is. That's why you saw that his pet acted 2 times sometimes, because as a Regia, your pet can act 2 times in 1 turn, potentially, which is kind of powerful. Just eating lunch at the moment. Okay, okay. Dude's way in the future over there if it's lunchtime. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? I'm just going to use Cauldron Hill. 3 a.m. over there. Yeah, I know it's definitely late over there for you in Europe over there, Squaddleton. It's 3. This dude's like, what is sleep? There's work, then there's Orna, then there's work, then there's Orna, then occasionally some rest. That's how I used to think, and now that I'm really like more chill and just taking a break, I haven't been playing it as much. Which is good. I definitely played it way too much at times. Come on, finish it off, dog. Okay, or just buff up more. That works. You made yourself some dumplings. Very nice, Abu. Let's see, 19 runes of mood in here. We got 2 proofs of agony. Okay, not bad, not bad. The Fade Chimera, we got 5. Nice, with 5 daily, so we're rock and rolling there. We got, looks like 4 more Chimeras that are in our way. From having an event-only party. You know, we want it to be event-only raids here. Or a majority of them clean that are not event-only. No, he does not. This one's different. The Fate Chimera is not a summoner. I'm glad it's not. Alright, there we go. I got it. I got it here. Alright, we did it. We did it. You never know, man. Just achieve one goal and then go from there is what I would say. That'd be my goal, because like for me it's like for endless I went from 1,000 to, oh wow, to dying a lot, to 2,000, or to 1,200 and dying a lot, then 1,300 and dying a lot, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. You had to ruin it. You had to ruin it. My goodness, the Chimera being so rude. He's like, oh, I see you have Sinatra activated. It would be a shame if I were just to use realm strikes on you right now and just take you out. I'm like, yes, it would be very rude indeed. There we go, my pet's helping me take it out. Maybe I might not use Sinatra here just to make it safer. That might be my advice to tell you as well, G. Don't use Sinatra. Just don't do it. It's a trap. Or like maybe if you use Divine Bash like I'm gonna do, maybe you can use it if you want to sacrifice all your ward for that one spell. But if you don't just want to go blasting, then just reconsider it. Because if you look at the codex, it tells you what spells it used. So see, it has Quad Cut, Miasma 2, Realm Strikes, Great Fireball, Arcane Strikes, and then these are buffs, and then Bite. He says, but you're my shield, so you got me, right? Well, I definitely do now that I have this. So, I mean, I can't prevent you from being one-shot, but, I can take some meta hits right here. I'm working on it. Actually, lower my health a little bit more. One more good hit like that will do the job. You got your second chance, don't worry. Okay. Boom. Alright. Just pop 2 of those and 1 of these. Let's see, this one, 3 Pierce of Agony. Not bad, not bad. Wait, I can't. That one's level 4. Oh no. That one's level 4 as well. Alright. Well, it looks like there's only one left then. G, you have to start this one. The only 3 Chimera left. The last of its kind. Alright, here we go. We're going to fight it. No promises, Abu, but enjoy your nap. Hope you're a deep sleeper, not a light sleeper. Let's see, we're gonna go with the magic tonic. Nice. I'm gonna go with this while I'm burning. Doing good damage, but I can bump it up. Didn't even do a damn thing to me. I'm too powerful with the power of the gods at my side. Oh, 1.8, there we go. Considering that I'm not using Sinatra, that's pretty good. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna use the power to Sinatra now. And he finished it off, so it was worth it. The one turn I needed it, it worked out. Alright, 1. Ouch, that kind of hurts. 4 pure Darkstone. So you're the exact opposite here. You have like a Fenja invasion over here. G, like, you know, the Fenjas are invading, so we have to take and evacuate them. So we need to get them out of here. No mercy. They use magic attacks anyway, so I can use Sinatra first turn and not feel bad about it. And pray Mimics doesn't mess me over. They're trying to. We're gonna do one of these. One of those panaceas. One of those magic tonics. I'm gonna go for an outwell as well. Just for that extra power to reduce the resistance. Nice damage there. G, 79k with that while being low health, without having the extra buffs. We're just gonna go with this. Now I can do this, right? Yep, I can definitely take him out and have enough power. Let me just get this blasted freeze off me. Oh, that one. So what's the common one? G, because the legendary, the Malice on the 5% less ward absorb from ward spells, that one is not good because that means that even if you cast Divine Bastion, you will never have 100% ward absorb. I think. I mean, if you send me a picture on the Discord, I can look at it and verify. Defense is, that's fine. Defense is 50% less effective. I think that would be a fine. Sometimes the legendaries aren't worth it. Sometimes it's like Ornate or go home, and a lot of people aren't worth trying to take and spend all week or multiple days hunting one thing. I mean, if you are, you know, more power to you. I'm not saying don't do it. Alright, we're going to go with another one of these for some big damage. One of those. I got this one. Alright, I'm going to go for the deific channel to finish it off, or help speed it up. I'm going too slow. I need to take and bump up the power. Let me zap these dudes real quick. Nice, there we go. And now I can go with, ooh, wow, 400k. There you go. Gee, that's really nice. Oh no, you don't get in the way. Oh, he missed. Oh. Let me go with this so we can buff more. You go over to You go over to Daddy Big Head 1314. He's the big brain guy. Yeah, I mean you're on the good path forward by doing 400k. Alright, cool. So Squaddleton is here as well, so that's great. I forgot to craft scrolls myself, but I have some scrolls I can summon, just regular ones. Our favorite, but we're gonna get together on these mimics and work together because they drop lots of different stuff. So that's gonna be the first order of business here. Is taking down these mimics. They've been here for too long. We have to tell them to get out of here and give us the treasures. Alright, let's see. He's launching his big attack on the first, or one of the first spats. Alright, I have resistance down. That's not good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just use a panacea here. Make it real easy for me. Oh, he's going for the ultimate 2. Oh, he's going for the big boy one. Oh, that's not good. Make sure you have your defense and resistance spells. You're gonna need them, or use a panacea. Well, it wasn't too bad. But still, better be safe than be sorry. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Deific channel too. If everything goes right, I'll get it on the 3rd turn. But luckily, that never happened because Squaddleton took care of it. Easy peasy. But that's alright because we got plenty of more mimics to evacuate from here. Oh wow, resistance cursed. Okay, okay. Alright, got the blood shift off, so that's good. A little bit tankier stats now. I think it's 10% to defense and resistance, attack, magic, you know, 5% crit, all that fun stuff. Oh my goodness. Well, jeez. I'm glad I survived that. My goodness. Oh my goodness, my game couldn't process that I survived that. It depends, I would say. It depends, G. So G's question is it a bad thing to pop a panacea after a mimic's mischief? It seems to get rid of all the bad, but keep the good. It's not really bad, it's just, it depends on the class. Like, people that rely on having low mana or low health don't like using panaceas sometimes because it gives them too much health back. So but other classes are fine, like deities are perfectly fine. Or deity Aura, deity Ursa, base deity, you know, likes to have a little bit of low health and stuff. But let's chug this. So they're kind of just dependent on the person, because some people may have like the right accessories to where they don't have to worry about being debuffed or cursed. All they might do is be poisoned, which is like easy peasy fine. But it just depends on the person. We're going to go for this knot. Power this knot. Nice. Almost 700k. Aha. Let's see, what do we get from this mimic here? Ooh, not bad. 3 proofs. That's pretty good for sharing with people. Ooh, 20 mushrooms. Nice. Let's see, what about this dude over here? Yep, you count. Right at the bat. Good old 280k. I'm going for that defense, because if he hits me hard enough with the ultimate, I could die. Alright, now I'm going to go for this. Yeah, I can show you the spells Jeeves for base Bayo. You're talking about for this right now for raiding? Or are you talking about for like dungeons or other stuff? For raiding, okay. Alright, there you go. Got that off. So it's going to cast. Ooh, very nice. Big damage there. This one gave me 8 mushrooms, 1 Vulcan's Brew. Ooh, not bad. 5 Avalon Ore, 5 Waterstone. This one, 9 mushrooms. Pretty nice. No Vulcan's Brew, sad. And no proofs. Also pretty sad. Oh well, we keep on going. Keep on going. But you can see right here, G, if you're looking at the screen, this is what I use. You would probably have all these spells. You may not have Outwill. Well, you probably do, because most of these are common spells. Well, for Blood Shift, you would need to have to unlock Realm Shifter, though. So that's things probably you will not have as Blood Shift. But you can kind of just put whatever you want in front of there. You can put the Wyvern Speed, too, because I normally just use a Magic Tonic. But you can do Wyvern Speed 1 or Wyvern Speed 2 if you want to take and get the Magic and the Dex. And if you want the attack for some reason. But, you know, it's mainly just pretty, I think, pretty simple. Yeah, it's definitely not like a dungeon setup. Dungeon setup is completely different. Like, you know, you don't really need, like, stun dart in this one and stuff like that. Unless the raid can be stunned, then you can find a way to fit in stun dart. You know, make it happen. Nice. We're doing good chip damage before it gets its power of the gods. Did about 35, close to 40% probably of the total health. Let's see if we can get those numbers up. Okay, that put us in the 40s, guaranteed right there. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh yeah, we're just gonna cast this. Just gonna send it. Okay. Close to 50, we're like 45, 48. Oh, now we're past the 50% mark. It only has 3.4 left out of the 7.6. Alright, please. Oh no, oh great, it went off. Oh well, big hit from that one. Mine brought it down to 400k. And Squaddleton finished it off. That one was pretty good. Alright, and then there was the last mimic. What could this last mimic possess? There you go, bam. Come on. Okay. Alright, just a cool meal off. Here we go. We're gonna go to our favorite tonic as mages. Magic tonic. Or maybe it's a speed tonic or the eggnog, depending on your fancy. Please. Nice. Frozen. Nice. Thanks, dog. You're the best. Alright. Couple more good hits and you got it. Maybe this turn. Oh, if I crit, probably would have got it. But we all worked at it together. Took it out. Let's see, the second to last mimic. 8 mushrooms. Ooh, pretty good. 4 Fruits of Agony. That's a couple titanium. Broken Statue Lightstone. Nice. Alright, now I think we start going after the Fenja investigation. After this one, Ornate Hell's Feathers. That's the tier 5 one. Cool. 20 Berserk Mushrooms. 5 Proofs of Agony, and now my second Superior Cross Ring. So nice. I'm happy I got a good cross ring. This is the cross ring that you actually want to see drop, not the dungeon one. Sorry for those people who thought that the dungeon cross ring was what we were talking about, but it's this cross ring from the Mighty Mimic raid is what we're mainly referring to about the cross ring. But without further ado, let's get into this Fenja. Big boy at 17.2 million health. So I'm on full power here. Already did some good chip damage. I need to get the DF channel and call it Brendan Hill up to help out with that. They're bumping up those numbers to the big league. And of course, you know, occasionally take out some summons with that multi-spark 3. Well, let's see for out here with the woo. And I'll just chug a magic tonic. There we go. Ooh, nice 1.1 million right there. Alright, that's 29% stats. I think that might be pretty safe. In order to cast the effort channel, just in case they get a little bit lower. Your duties are to take out the summons. G and Squattleton. Take out the summons. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, cool, I got it. Oh man, you holding me back? Alright, almost there. Ooh, one more good hit from Squattleton and I think we got it. For me, Mario. Yep, it was me, Mario, who finished it. So that one's 4. That's just based off of RNGG. It's based off of RNG. G. You know, the game's weird like that. Sometimes we're happy and sometimes we're sad when the buffs last longer than they should have. We're happy. You know? You know, we wish all the good buffs would last forever and all the bad buffs would go away as soon as possible. That'll be super duper swell, you know? But it's not always that way. Alright. Another Fringe of the Battle. Be aware for the summons. We have to take them out as soon as possible. Can't let them attack us. Yeah, like those are the great moments right there that you want to have, the happy moments, but they're for like 5 rounds. I mean, luckily for me, the dog's always going to cast the magic for me, so you can consider switching to the dog if you're willing to take and spam, you know, a couple of Wisp Heal every once in a while. Let me ward up here. Alright, not bad chip damage. I believe y'all can dig it out. Yes, the dog did it. Magic tonic. Woo! Yay, 1.5. So what? Yeah, well, definitely the dog's not going to be for big damage. It's mainly getting the magic buff from it. So you can just check. You can just cast the if it channel and then have the dog give you the magic buff. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? Trying to go for a blood shift. For this. Nope. You have to go. Yep. So then I can hit there. Ooh, nice. You almost cleared the numbers. You got this. Oh, so close. He's like a little bit past the halfway mark, but there you go. Squattleton just blasted it down from 7 all the way down to 5, and I got it down to 4. So 3. Oh, no, you don't try and revive your friends. Nope, not allowed. And for a clean 7, bring them under 3. Now it's at 1.2 because of a double hit. Okay, so maybe this could be me. Double edge. Nope. But this will be enough for Squattleton to finish it off at 4. Ooh, so close. Actually, I could probably just do this. Just finish it off with one of these. Alright, not bad. 3. Alright, that works. Let's see. That one's 4. That one's 4. This one's 3. I'm gonna try and get all the Finja first. All the Finjas have to pay. They have to go. Nice, nice. Good start damage. So you gonna hit you even if I'm stunned? I can. We're gonna go for Magic Tanic. There you go. Now I have Word of Ward Knight. I got the power of the woo. Reach Blades of Finesse level 39 just now. Congratulations, Phantom King. Good job. You sure they click those buttons really well in PvP? The right buttons at the right orders. Alright, here we go. It's at 5. Ooh, there we go. 2.6. Nice. Alright, cool. We got 2 of them stacked. We got the Fenja for 2 with 5 Moonin. Then we got another Fenja with 9 Moonin, 2 Agony with 5 Solarite, so that's I'm happy about that. Alright, here we go. Focus. Focus. Just gonna go with it. That's a lot. Almost getting close to 11,000 wins in Blades of Finesse. Get out of the way. Chose the wrong target, but that's okay because it's gone. Yep, so that thing can attack. Okay, almost at half. Alright, nice big hits there from Squaddleton. I'm gonna go for this even though I'm paralyzed. Your win rate is 89.5. Oh, nice at 2.4. I was gonna maybe this will go by quicker. Get some good damage here, Squaddleton. I'm pretty sure he could. Yep, just enough damage. Alright, here we go to the next one. Let's see, more power, of course. Yep. Yep, you know, that's a little surprise. For a lot of people may not be surprised, but that's what a lot of people are voting on. You know, give you a little hint what that might be. If you're not on like the reading one of the chats. Try not to spoil it too much, but you know, people are talking about it. It's like different rewards you can get for new systems in the game, all that fun stuff. That's one of the things that's on my goals. I'm gonna go for the different channel. I'll let you take care of it, pet. There we go. Very nice. Probably 150 Coliseum wins. Yeah, that'll definitely give you a lot of kills. 15 Coliseum wins worth of keys. 150. $100K player kills for achievement, yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna blast this one with the multi-spark 3. Haha. Ooh, very nice 2.4. That was shine board. Ooh, so close. And we did it. Not bad. 2 agony, 25 moonin. That's a high roll for the moonin. Alright, we just had the baby one next. That was 1 agony, 16 moonin. The baby Fenja. Time to go down. Nice, only 6.8 million health this time. Not too much. Their lower opponent Coliseum carries. Hit me up low. That's crazy. Phantom King. Man, I am tired. Oh man, you want to sleep at regular times. Oh, let me get this. You're gonna go. My sleepy made Squaddleton more sleepy because it's like 4 or 5 o'clock over there for him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because you're sleeping." I'm like, "All right, at least my sleepiness made someone go to sleep, so it's it worked." All right, take care, Squaddleton. Thank you for sharing those raids, buddy. See you later. Peace. Phantom King's Phantom King's like, I can't sleep until they get the Blades of Venusaur. It's my precious. Alright, not bad. 3 agony there. Let's see where I'm at right now. I'm at 92. Okay, so we've been working our way up pretty good in order to get there. Gee, do you have Worm Song in order to use from the Beowulf class? From Yen Freyr for this? To get more crit rate? Make sure I'd use that before you start attacking. Like in your buff phase, make sure you use the Worm Song because that gives you 20% crit right there. So it's pretty good for, like, you know, a 1-turn cast. But it does have a 10% chance to not cast. I think it's only like a 90% chance. Sometimes you have to just pick the important ones, you know. You want to get the Word of Ward Knight up first always, but sometimes you want to have, like, you know, other buffs that you choose after, depending on what pet you're using. You know? Like right now I'm going to go more aggressive now because I want to speed it up a little bit, so I'm going to use these. So we're going to get a little more full power now. And then I'm going to go with this thing. Yep, and we're going to try this out. One of my goals is before tonight, you know, I'm getting like a second surge of energy, is I want to unlock Anguish 4 tonight, potentially, and then get that Cho Staff. More Cho Staff chances with G or other people. We're going to go with the Magic Tonic. spiel? Nope. Time for a cup of coffee. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to stay up that late. Gee, no, I've done that before. It's definitely not, I would not advise if you wanted to go to sleep in, like, you know, reasonable amount of time to do that. I've already had a cup of coffee today and drank it pretty late. I just had it till, like, I finished off around like 3 o'clock p.m. I'll just pop a super health potion. Let's see, will this work for the different channel? Get the minions! Yes! This is gonna be good health right here if I do get this. Fight through it. Yes! 3 point. Take out the small one. Alright, good. We're gonna go with the super. With some reward. I know you're going for healing magic, so you lower my health even more. I might be able to take it out with this. Oh, well, the pet definitely helped. A lot. Let's see. Fenja gave me 5. Okay. With 14. Respectable. Alright, you pre-damaged that one, which is all good. That one, so that's 2. 3. You're 4. Yeah, all these are pretty much 4, right? Yeah. So we got these 3 left. And then we're done with the 3s. That are already here. I'll probably drop a couple of 3s. Let me see where I'm at right now. I'm at 98. Man. That's a lot of raids to take out for it to get the 4. But I got the raids. I got 265 scrolls on this guy. So he's no stranger, but I'm going to wait until we take out these first so I can better differentiate which ones are which. Let's look at this one where it's already pre-damaged just because it'll be a little quicker. There's already got a good chunk out of it. Okay, you're trying out the pet to give you the magic buff. Okay, that's nice. Come on, dog, give them the magic buff. Just keep on being immune to magic, you know, it's always cool to have his ability to have as well. Mine's are I'm only immune to dragon. Everything else I'm not immune to it. Unless I have like a special buff that makes me immune to it. Which is pretty cool because you can get them technically. I don't want to got too low. More tankier. Not bad, not bad. We're doing pretty good for the demoage. Oh, here we go. This should finish it off here. Within these turns here. Oh no, you got hit. Oh no, gee, you got reflected. And they said Uno reverse. Well, that's alright, because you already did 2.5 and that's how much was left, so it, you know, it kind of equals out, so, you know, it works. It just works like that. Oh, man. I don't know why. Sometimes it's also when I'm just streaming where I get tired. Like, I can just go off and do something else. Like, you know. Your dog doesn't, unfortunately, dog doesn't want to help you. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a 10 or 15 minute break. I'm going to get up, go and walk a little bit. You know, maybe get an apple or some type of snack to give me some energy. So I'm going to be back in a little bit. So I'll talk to you all in a bit. Peace. Alright, I am back. Whew. Well, I have more energy now. And now we're gonna wait for G. G said he's back. So that's good. Alright. I'll drop 4 down to 40. Thank you, Kevzo. Walked around a bit, talked to some family members. Believe it or not, I had like 2 little blueberry pancakes that were made earlier today or yesterday morning. And then I did get some form of caffeine, which was in Coca-Cola, so it could be worse than coffee per se, but I did get a little bit at the end, but I did feel better just getting up and walking. It's pancakes is what I had. You know, it definitely was not made in a waffle press. These are just made in a frying pan, you know. Very simple. Pancakes or waffles? That's a tough one because I like both of them. I don't normally have waffles a lot in order to have like a pretty definitive thing. I've only had it a couple of times in my life in different places. I mean, I'm more accustomed to pancakes over waffles, which is a thing that's probably just more of a thing over here. Like, you know, I like waffles how it's like it's not as messy, kind of. I mean, they can still be messy, of course, but you know. When pancakes, you just have like the chocolate or the fruit or whatever, the banana, whatever you have mixed in with your batters, you know, just cooking on the top. So it could be like, you know, a little bit messy that way or more working around. But I think they're like two sides of a different coin. I think a lot of people probably, if they grew up with waffles, they'd probably choose waffles over pancakes. But I'd say maybe pancake people would get curious about waffles as well. But it looks like we got I got a whole 2 mimics from all those scrolls. I'm kind of sad. I thought I'd get more than that. But let's get started with taking them out. French toast is pretty good as well. French toast is a little bit more try-hard, though, than pancakes and waffles, I think. Because it's like you have to make the batter, you have to get professional bread, or, you know, some good type of bread in order to do French toast on. You could just do it with regular, whatever sandwich bread that you have. Or, you know, sliced loaf bread. You know, with pancakes and waffles, you just need to have, like, you know, flour, baking soda, some other stuff, and mix it together, and bam, you got it, you know. You don't need to have, like, you know, specific ingredients and stuff on hand. Hello there, Goldine. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I got the resistance down from Outwill. They counteract the gains that he's got for help a little bit. Mr. G. That kind of hurt there. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice that resistance down too. I almost died there. One of these, please, my good sir. Whew. Let's try to get a little bit more tankier here. Alright. So obviously Goldina's a French toast enjoyer. But, you know, Goldin's used to having, like, you know, fresh bread daily, or, you know, access to good quality stuff where he's at. So I can understand why Goldin would like some of the finer things, or some of the fancier ways of having your bread for breakfast. We'll get one more double edge and we'll have that. Oh, so close. Oh, you're trying the other pet now. Archimedes, yep. It's crit damage, not crit chance. G. So you still have to have a good amount of crit rate in order to crit. I guess they're just too scared. They're just too scared. They're like, oh my god, this guy is he's one of those weird Beowulf people. Alright, first turn hit me. Then I'll go to Divine Bastion right now. Then we spice it up with the Mimic's Mischief with a nice little curse. And let's see. There we go. There's your pet. Your pet is doing it now. He's finally listening. Gee, the pet's finally doing it. There we go. Nice. 475. You can get the 500 probably if you're a lower mana, I believe. That's pretty good. Oh wow, look, there's a 500 right there. Look at that. He's blasting them. Oh, we gotta get him quick. He's about to get off his attack. Quick! We need to hit him. Nice, you did just enough damage. Let's see. 12 mushrooms, very nice. Feigned Azure Pinion, Superior Crimson Pinion, also very nice. Ooh, 7 Realm Ore, 5 Proofs of Agony. G is all grown up. He's going to become a big boy. Vulcan's Brew, Berserk Mushroom, very nice. Alright, 5 Agony, we'll take that. All right, we're gonna battle this together to get some of these pinions you're talking about. The Ashen Pinion. We're gonna battle this dude. Or the chicken. The blackened chicken. Very, very spicy. Look at this thing. He's almost got 15 million HP. He's a big, beefy. He's an extra, 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 extra large chicken. No, you'd have to use different adornments for your weapon. The pinions only are for your armor. So there's two different types of adornments. It's not just one adornment for everything. They got a little bit of a little bit of technique and design into the game that way, where it's not just one adornment for everything, because then that'd be kind of broken. Because there's tower weapons and you get special passives on that weapon that you can only get from the special things that drop from the Titans themselves. Or if you recycle and shuffle them around to get random ones, you can eventually get one that you need as well. Oh boy, paralyzed. Right as I was just about to take or as I'm going to go to Divine Bastion, so hopefully it doesn't stop me. Let's see. So like right now, you can use the stuff for crit rate. I mean, maybe not that soon, Kev Dog. We'll see though. We'll see how he progresses. I want G to take and grow up and be a big, strong guy. But I think he still needs a good amount of stuff and learning. But he's getting closer. He's definitely past the halfway mark, I'd say. We're just gonna go with this. There we go. There we go. More damage. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be coming up very soon. It's going to be actually next month, actually. Oh, he got me. He got me for 76.76k damage. Ouch. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Because I didn't have 79 together. So, that's not good. We're going to go with 2 of these. I think we'll go out there the easy ones right now. The Wyvern event is where you get the you can farm the jewels of creation for your gear that you can fill in the spots when you don't use Ashen Pinions to get yourself some overall good stats. When I was changing out for certain gear. You get the trialing weapon. That's the two-handed staff that gives you the memory hunt bonus. So you'll be able to get 10% more memory and quest rewards too. So if you're doing quests, you can make sure you're wearing that as well. And the dragon gear is the view distance gear. That's the helmet that you got from that raid. That's where the event comes from. There's some other really cool gear that drops from the dragon as well that doesn't drop from the full raid. There's certain ones that do and certain ones that don't. So it's all it's all connected. Like they have some of the best mage boots from the dragon, because what it does is it's good for mages mainly that use their mana lowering as more power. It makes spells 50% more mana costing. So instead of taking something that is 100, it's going to cost 125, 150 now, in order to get it cost a spell. So it adds up over time to where you get the blue line faster. Ymir Vithra Charm, the item that I've been using for lockdown, is good. It obviously prevents you from being petrified, stunned, and paralyzed. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't help me against the pet paralyzed. That is a completely different thing that you can't really be immune to it. It's one of those, like, you know, you have to have some way of, you know, having some type of balance for the Beowulf class. Ooh, good thing I bloodshed before I started getting burned. Pretty much like each event, if you participate during an event with that over the year, you will be much more well capable. And like, I'm not saying you have to kill, like, you know, hundreds of raids every day in order to progress, but it'll definitely help if you're consistent in killing raids, because eventually you'll have raids from the event. So if you want something from the raid from the event, you're gonna have to kill the raid eventually to get it. So I mean, my goal for people, I'd say, if you can, if it's something you can summon in Kingdom, or it's something you can summon, I would aim for, like, whenever there's a new event come up, at least aim for 100, like, you know, a nice round goal or number to aim for, and see if you can kill 100 raids during that time. Some people could do more, some people will do less. You know, there's no like, oh, you have to do 100. I'm just saying this is a good round number. Say you do 100, see what you got, see what's the best gear you got, and then go from there. And then if you decide if you want to upgrade it, or if you want to wait longer till the next event. Because some people will just wait and they won't upgrade a lot of their gear, and are using older gear, and it's not going to help them out. I haven't seen a lot of people like that, but I've heard of people doing that, and I'm just like, nope, just upgrade something legendary or famed if it's good. Like the Face Eater Curious, for example, is one of them. I recently got a legendary with the water element, or I think it's Holy Sublime. See a holy element on it, and that's so far the best one that I've gotten. Like, I got a famed one before, but I didn't upgrade it because I knew I was going to kill some more, and I waited because I haven't killed 100 yet. So I can still keep on waiting, but I'm pretty happy with this one because it's still going to give me, like, you know, 70% reward. Yeah, no, the doggo just says, nope, I don't care about your immunities. I am in a different plane of existence here. That your charms and your accessories have no power here. So the accessories are mainly for when you're fighting the raid thing, like build stuff to counter them, not for the dog. Alright, there you go. Ooh, let me jump my Panacea off. Panacea. Woo, 1.3, let's go. I still got magic 1 I can use. Oh no. Oh, he's using the spell. The Song of the Worm people. I'm going to try and get some extra damage here. Alright, good. It missed us. There you go. And then I got it with me and my pet's damage. Mostly my pet. I was just there just to show, like, I participated. I got my participation reward. Alright, we're out. We're done. Let's see, that one gave 4 agony. Alright, come on, baby Fenja. What you got? What you got? What you got? There we go. Don't forget, G, to take out the baby summons. Good. Nice. Ooh, that was kind of close. 462 health. There you go. Now I got a lot more. I'm gonna get that double edge. Lower health faster. There we go. That's 3%. Every percent matters. Into 13%. Ooh, there we go. At 23%, he's finally got the big crit, and he just like boom, took him out. Pretty easy peasy. Alright, 17 runes of Moonin, but 1 agony. Not too happy about the 1 agony. That's kind of what we're farming here, is I'm trying to go for the agony, but maybe once I get the 4 plus, I'll be able to have better drop rate. Luckily, I will be high enough. You never know, Phantom King. Guldeen could still be technically in the chat. He's silently watching because he's doing something else. You know, he's also a fellow multitasking enjoyer, believe it or not. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're going to go with the blood shift. Wow, Guldeen messing with you. That's messed up. That's messed up. He knows. He knows. He knows that you like Blades of Finesse. Ooh, there we go. 2.2 million there. That's really nice. 700k is fine because the next hit will be guaranteed to take it out. It would be free range for you. Me neither, Guldeen. I could live without it. I mean, at least the cool thing with the Conqueror's Guild is you don't actually have to battle anybody. If you just control your own settlements and you just did rock, paper, scissors every day, and you get the points that way, then you know that works as well. Because you can get a serious amount of points probably every day if you have multiple and you're able to take in do them. Like if you have like a route that you take for work or anything like that, you can get like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 settlements. Like, you know, earlier today I had somebody stop by and take a whole bunch of settlements along the like the places that I travel around on like the main parts. Yeah, you could do that too. Kev Dog brought a good option right there. And then Phantom King says, I don't travel too much, but Conqueror's Guild is his favorite guild. And Kev Dog says, fight back between with an alt for control. And Phantom King says he's currently level 15, so he's just a little guy. Or he's like medium, I'd say. That's a pretty good amount of effort to be at 15, I'd say. It's not like super hard, but you have to put in some work to get up to 15. It looks like my game is not helping. You named your tier 9 other soul after Godin? Wow. What an honor. There we go, I got him. Got him with that will, and then the dog did enough damage. One agony and 6 moonin. Man, these Fenges are not being nice. What about the Gerd? At least the Gerd gave 4 agony and 23 moonin. Much appreciated, you Gerd. Let's see, I'll just cast one of those. Trying to get all the tier 8 stuff done first, just because they are quicker to defeat. And luckily, the guy who's taking my stuff, he says he only won about 40% of his attacks. So that means I was still winning 50 or 60% of my defenses. So I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. And then I see another different person come and start taking more stuff, and I'm just like, come on, man. Wow, Kev Dog, tell us how you really feel. Jeez. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll take and help you out. There you go. Look, bam. You're welcome, Kev Dog. People that were there, they'd have to take and be there for it. It did some magic right there. Ace Cactus Kevo. That's funny. That's the power of AoE, man. It's a truly wonderful sight. Ooh, almost there. Let's see, we're gonna get this person out of the will as soon as possible. So close. I might be able to take it out with my own multi-spark. Yep. Alright, I'm looking for those tier 8s. Yep, you with the very green eyes. That's one distinction between the many other things between the tier 8 and the tier 10 one. You can see the different colored eyes. See how they're green for the younger ones? So like this one. Maybe not that one, but this one over here. That's let's see, Gerd gave 2 agony and 21 moonin, so that's really nice. If anyone else wants to join, you know, we can share the raids too with other people. It doesn't have to be just me and G taking it on. You have 20 to 30 pets named after people. I'm honored to be one of those people. Ace Cactus Kevo. Oh, I see you're trying out the stuff, G. Trying out the different pet. Oh, you have the Ward of Mithril. I'm gonna go with one of these. Let's see, I'll zap you. Yep, so he can take the bigger hit. I'm trying to think, what's the ones that's from? What's the name of the boots that you're wearing right now, G? Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Manticore does have that, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is a good alternative, safer alternative, going with the Ward of Ordinite for the Mimic. Because even if you get hit, he's just going to keep on casting Ward of Ordinite or Ward of Mithril, depending on whichever one you have. Or, of course, Ordinite's the higher level one. Yeah, like every turn you're getting a little bit over 4,000 which is pretty good. And he's gone, folks. You grind Traveler's Guild. Yeah, I like the Traveler's Guild one myself too. I like that one. Don't have it on this guy. Let's see. Do I have any other ones? Let's see. For this one, he mainly just has the Risen one. Yeah, I like that one usually. I don't like the standard faction one. Alright, let's see. Fenja gifted us with 2 with 17 Moonin. Okay, respectable. But 2, it's higher than 1. And that's what he can also do, what you did as well, G, is that whenever he did the Ward of Ordinite, it counts it as Ward of Ordinite for the rest now. Even after he uses Ward of Mithril, because you already cast the higher version. That's just like adding you extra ward recovery and ward turns. Magic Tonic. So like if you see right here, when I click here, and it says Ward Absorb 85%. Ward Absorb 0, because I don't have Ward. So you casted Word of Wordnight earlier. See, you use Word of Wordnight right there. So now it's going to be Word of Wordnight forever. Even if your mimic casts Word of Mithril. Just like if you were to Divine Bastion, every single ward turn you get out there would still be 100% ward absorb because you already used Divine Bastion 1 or 2. Yep. So, you know, some things work together. There we go. We're slowly chipping away. Alright, another good hit or two should do the job. Up, yep. Oh, one more. There we go. Yep, that did the job right there. Oh. Yeah, I'll just chug 2 of these. Alright, nice 6 Agony there and 12 Moonin. Alright, we're going to try and go after the 3rd Horseman to try and get some view distance adornments. These are the dudes you want right here. The symbols of war. I'm curious. Yep, I would not have the damage. We're going to go for Mimics first. That was a good hit. Now, Sinatra, another great hit. Magic 1. Okay, another one. And that will. Right, one more should do the job. Especially with that good chip damage that you did. That's good. We got more turns. Psych. They're all out. Yeah, 10 what? What do you have 10 of, Gene? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always good to get more. You need like 16 or 18 total. For one weapon. So if you're going to get 2 weapons, like I have, not this guy, but soon this guy, then you need like, you know, over 30. But you don't have to get both of the weapons all, you know, furnished all at once. no, it's the doggo. Yes, they got the doggo. Alright, we're gonna use a double edge. I mean, of course, my alt could use bristles. It would be great. Probably would be fantastic, honestly. You know, I believe everybody could benefit from bristles. You know, they're wonderful things. Doesn't matter if you're an alt or a main. Man, this dude does not want to have his resistance lowered. Is he immune to having his resistance lowered? He maybe does. Nope, it's just his magic stat apparently. Magic and probably magic too. Do 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 do. And this should do it here. Oh, nope, it doesn't. Looks like G finished it off. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be hitting you up. Probably we'll be doing some more raids probably tomorrow. I'm probably going to call it here for tonight. Part of me really wanted to get to level 3. We might do some more off stream potentially. G. I got to almost 150, which is close to half. So yeah, like 40-45% of the way there. But thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be live tomorrow around 1 or 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in roughly about, like, you know, 14-15 hours from now, if you want to just do the time math off that for your own time. But thanks everyone for joining, chatting, doing the raids. Hope people got some good stuff. I'll catch y'all on the next live stream video. Peace. Bye.